Hey, Mike with Marketing Systems by Design here, the channel where we help cleaning business owners generate more quality traffic, leads, and sales for their business with digital marketing. And in today's video, I'll be walking you through how to optimize your house cleaning estimate form for conversions. So let's get into it. So one thing to really understand is that when you are trying to optimize your website and landing pages, and especially where you have your cleaning estimate form, you want to use real photos of your employees. And so what this does is it can really build a lot of credibility and trust for your company, especially when it's a house cleaning business, because people can tend to be wary or nervous about letting strangers into their home. And so when you actually put real employee photos on your website with your estimate page, it can go a long way to build that trust and credibility for your business in showing that you're a real business. So definitely avoid using stock photos if at all possible with your business. Something to keep in mind, or a little tip that you can do to actually get photos, is even if you're just getting started and you have very few cleaners, just take candid shots around your home, having them clean your home, or again, just posing in cleaning positions, right? So it looks like they're in action, while they're cleaning your home. So if you can't do it on site with a client's home, at the very least, take some action shots in your own home so people can just see what your employees actually look like. They see a friendly face. It goes a long way to build trust for your business. So if you're looking to optimize your house cleaning estimate page and get more leads and get more conversions, make sure you implement using real photos on that page. Another thing you want to do is focus on benefits that your clients are going to receive. I see a lot of websites, a lot of landing pages, a lot of estimate forms where they maybe have a brief description, and all it does is talk about the features of the cleaning service. So we clean bathrooms, we clean floors, we mop floors, right? We vacuum. All these different things are great to know, but people want to know what's the benefit to them, or at least that's why they're going to make that end purchase. Obviously, they want to know the features, that's important, but more so the benefits that they're going to receive far outweighs the features of the service. So for example, think about what are your ideal customers dealing with? What are their problems? What are their pain points? Why would they actually want to hire a cleaning service? So something to keep in mind is a lot of people feel like they maybe don't have time to clean, that they're too busy, or maybe they're stressed out with everything else going on in their life. It's really hard to find time and add that extra stress of having to clean the house on top of it. So if you can speak to those pain points, talk about how your service is going to get them their time back, let them focus on their family, their hobbies, what they'd rather be doing besides cleaning, help them eliminate stress by doing the cleaning for them, various things like that. These are things you want to talk about in your advertising on your website, and especially wherever you have your house cleaning estimate forms, because this is where people are going to start to make that process of actually engaging with you and becoming a lead. So make sure you highlight the benefits on that page as well. Another thing you want to be sure to include is having a core difference that's highlighted on this landing page. So what's your core difference? Well, think about why someone would choose your cleaning company versus a competitor. So do you have low turnover rate in your company? So the cleaners are always the same. They have that extra layer of security because you are testing backgrounds of potential cleaners, or again, your turnover is low, so it's the same. So you're not worrying about new cleaners every single time. And since your cleaners have been around for a while, they're highly trained and they do their job very well. So all these different aspects can play into it, but what's your core difference? Really find out what that is and make sure that you highlight that on your landing page where your house cleaning estimate form is, because people are coming to your website. Your website isn't the only one, right? They see other cleaning businesses in the area. You have a lot of competitors, so they're basically in research mode or trying to determine why they should work with your company versus another company. So make sure you highlight that core difference and what really separates you from the competition. In addition to that, another great thing to include on your house cleaning estimate form landing page is basically social proof. And so this can be in the form of reviews and testimonials from your happy, satisfied customers. Again, most people don't want to be a guinea pig with your services, right? People want to know that it's proven and that people are happy with your services. So by having social proof like reviews or testimonials from customers can go a long way to build that credibility for your website, as well as position you as a legitimate business. So it's similar to using real employee photos. Using actual testimonies can be a great way to boost that credibility and trust factor in your business as well, which again just leads to more conversions. And there's a lot of ways to do this. One simple way, for example, is to just take screenshots of your Google reviews. So if you've had customers leave positive reviews on Google, 5-star rating, upper 4-star rating, right? Or individual reviews that are 5 stars. Those are great things to take screenshots of, and you can actually even create like a collage and put a bunch of them together and then just put that on the landing page as well. If you don't have maybe a video testimony from a customer or other forms of testimonies as well, this can be a great way to build that social proof. Now, kind of a controversial one on this point is the idea of asking less questions on your estimate form. Now again, we run into a lot of cleaning business owners, and a lot of them ask way too many questions, in our opinion, on their estimate form. Obviously you can get a lot more detailed information that way, and maybe your quote will be very on point with that many questions. But what happens as kind of a general rule is the more questions that you ask, the fewer people are going to actually fill out that form. And so what ends up happening is you might get 1 or 2 really high quality leads, but then you actually miss out on dozens of leads because people aren't going to be willing to fill out so many questions. We actually worked with a client that had over 30 questions on their form when we first started working with them, and it was no surprise why they weren't getting many conversions filling out that many questions. So it might be beneficial on your end to have all that information up front, but what happens if you can never get a hold of that person anyway? So not only have you not gotten a conversion from this highly qualified lead, but you've also missed out on a lot of potential leads because you asked too many questions. So really think about what is the base information you need to give an accurate quote. So the fewer questions you can ask, the better, because what happens is you're going to need to follow up and get in contact with them anyway to provide that quote and have them hire you. So since you're doing that anyway, you might as well ask for a limited number of questions up front and then get the rest of the information when you actually follow up with them. And this actually really ties into the next step of optimizing your house cleaning estimate forms and your landing page, is that it's beyond just the page, right? There's a big aspect of follow-up and sales skills that go right along with this process, because a lot of times we see business owners blaming the leads that the leads aren't good enough. Well, if they aren't following up effectively, you're not practicing good sales skills along with following up with these clients, you're not going to get the conversions that you're hoping for. So you really need to put an emphasis on following up effectively with these leads, and then also the salesmanship behind it on converting those leads. So you can't have one without the other. And one thing that we really recommend typically is that, again, you ask fewer questions to generate more leads, to give you more chances to work that sales process and follow up to actually convert more leads. Another thing you might consider, but isn't necessarily necessary, is having a special offer on this landing page as well. So some cleaning businesses want to offer like a one-time discount. Maybe it's 20% off, or maybe they're adding in like an extra service. So maybe it's something small, like you're cleaning the windows on the first floor, or maybe you're cleaning the kitchen, or you're carpet cleaning one room, for example. So just keep in mind, if you're going to give some kind of special offer like this, make it so it's not going to lose profits for you, right? So you might take a little bit of a hit, but it's still profitable overall when you include this extra bonus service. Doing this option too is nice because you're not really paying out, or it's not really costing you anything until you've actually provided the service and you've been paid. So this can be a great way to generate more revenue increase your conversion rate because you have this extra bonus service, but it's not costing you anything until you actually provide the service, so you're already being paid. So instead of pushing more into advertising and increasing your budget on that end, which may or may not result in a new client, you're actually generating more clients and more revenue from your clients, but you're only investing once you've already made a sale. So it can be a great way to do it. Another thing you want to be sure to include is a thank you page that basically when someone fills out that estimate form, they're going to be forwarded to after the fact. And so on this page, it can be very simple. It can be just something acknowledging that you received their quote request and your staff will be in contact with them shortly. Another great thing you can include on this is a video thank you. So, hey, thanks for requesting a quote with us. Someone from our staff will be with you shortly. Look forward to working with you. You know, something very simple just like that. And what's cool is that video marketing and video in general is one of the best ways to create rapport and build trust and credibility with your potential customers. So by implementing that on a thank you page, it's just that one additional next step of building that relationship with them. So again, if they've requested a bunch of different quotes from a bunch of different companies, but your company has a warm thank you message from the owner, that's going to go a long way to building trust and really separating you from the pack. So make sure that you have a thank you page. And if you want to include a video, that's a great thing to do as well. On top of this, another benefit of having a thank you page is that it allows you to track conversion. So again, what you track and measure, you can improve on. So by having a thank you page, it allows you to set up things like goals in Google Analytics, but it also allows you to create conversions in Facebook ads and even build lookalike audiences based on visitors to that page. So there's a lot of benefits to having a thank you page. So if you don't have one of those, make sure you set one of those up as soon as possible because it can really help you in the more advanced strategies of marketing your cleaning business. Another key concept to understand is you can follow all of these tips to optimize your house cleaning estimate page and form, but if no one is coming to your website, it doesn't really matter, right? So a big part of optimizing your forms and your estimate page is building out a steady flow of traffic to your website as well. And so a couple ways to do this that are very effective. One is content marketing, and then the other is going to be scaling your business with paid advertising. And so content marketing can be great because you're going to hit on various aspects that are educating your potential customer, helping them avoid pain points, helping them solve their problems, get better results. So maybe it's cleaning hacks or cleaning tips, whatever the case might be, how to wax and polish hardwood floors in your home, right? Whatever the case is, various different tips that they're gonna benefit from that will maybe bring them into your website. And once they know, wow, you know what you're talking about, this company is a credible resource, they've helped me out with this issue, maybe I should just hire them to do my cleaning, right? And so it's a great way to drive traffic to your website, position you as an expert, build credibility, and again, now that they're there, that can help increase conversions when they check out your estimate page as well. Now, this process takes time. It takes time to build the content, but a good thing is that it works forever once you've built it. So it takes some time for SEO to kick in and search engines to recognize this content, but once it's made, it just keeps working for your business forever. Now, when it comes to paid advertising, this can be an option to kind of bring traffic to your website faster because you're just paying for clicks or paying for views on your content on your site. But again, you continually have to do that. So, when you stop paying for ads, people are going to stop coming to your site if that's where the majority of your traffic is coming from. So understand that both can work well. We recommend using both at the same time to kind of have that long-term foundation in place, but then also to get traffic to your website that's targeted, that coming quickly to your website. So again, implement these tips and you will start getting more conversions on your landing pages, on your estimate forms, and it will help you get more quality house cleaning leads for your business. So again, hopefully you guys got some benefit and value out of this video. If you did, feel free to comment and share. And if you haven't done so yet, be sure to subscribe and turn on those bell notifications to get the latest updates of new videos we put out here to help you build a profitable cleaning business. And if you'd like to learn more about generating leads for your cleaning business, we actually put together a free video training on the top 10 lead sources for cleaning business owners. So if you'd like to click on the link below this video, it'll take you to that free training video and walk you through the top 10 lead sources for cleaning business owners. But once again, thanks for tuning in, and we'll talk to you more soon.